Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. I know I missed last week's upload, but I was really busy, and so I couldn't really put that much work in. But we're back, done a little bit of work now that another week has passed, and I have made a couple of trips to get some ice from the Earth planet. And we are currently at 18% fuel. You could check exactly how much, right? Oh, that's the wrong one. We're at 18.1% fuel, which is not a lot, but it is a lot. If I were to take this ship down to the planet, I would only use about 12 percentage points of its fuel. Note that its hydrogen tanks are a lot smaller, but its consumption is also a lot smaller. This one is pretty massive, but it also has a massive tank. So I don't know if that's going to be enough to get us down to the planet. But I'm tired of taking that thing down to the planet to get fuel and only being able to get like 3 or 4% full on this thing, because that's just how little ice this thing can carry. This thing really is just a small little personal transport that can carry a small amount of resources. And what I really need is a lot of ice and a lot of hydrogen, because we are running out of power. If you look at our batteries, some are at 2, some are at 1, some are at 0. And so my hydrogen engines were running. They still are, you can hear them, but they are running out of fuel, and I have nothing else to provide them with. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a risk, and we're going to take the new transport ship, which actually I think I need to still take a blueprint of. So actually I'll do that once I disconnect it. But we're going to take this ship, and we're going to try and get us load. So let's turn on. Let's turn off. Let's disconnect. All right, perfect. Now, I do want to make a blueprint. I did save the game. So this will be, oh wait, hang on, I need to delete that. I need to change its name in the grid. Where is that again? Info, there. Transporter. Okay. Now we can take the blueprint. Transporter, perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and close the doors. Let's go ahead and sit in the cockpit. We are clear, I believe. Yes, we are clear. Let's turn off the reverse thrust. That's a great way to save some fuel. And then let's go ahead and point down to the planet and get going. Okay, we're now within 15 kilometers of the base, and I would just like to point out that just speeding up used 2% of our fuel, and slowing down is going to take a lot more. So let's hope that I can land this thing. I gotta start dampening now, otherwise we're gonna run out of fuel. Or we're gonna crash into the planet. Let's go ahead and point up. That slowed us right down. So there we go. Okay, so we're still at 2%. So it just dropped just low enough that the rounding is weird. That's all that happens. Let's go ahead and keep the dampeners on. I don't want to gain too much speed now that we're within 5 kilometers of the base. I'm going to push to the side a little bit so I can get a better angle. Let's turn off the dampeners again so we can continue accelerating towards the base. We're down to 15% fuel. Within 2 kilometers and over 100 meters per second. There, let's just flare up a little bit to slow down. Those two small side thrusters it's a little bit of a struggle to slow this thing down with the gravity. Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna have to flare again. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and push ourselves down. I wonder if this is gonna fit in our landing platform. It might be too wide. I'm gonna try though. Come on, let's just get a little bit closer. It's kind of massive compared to the base entrance. Looks like it'll fit perfectly in there. Might have to worry about the mount a little bit though. If I can just get it low enough. Oh, oh, nope. Let's do that button there. Get away from it. I have the piston, so as long as I can go low enough. Nope. Okay. It's not going to fit, at least right the way it is now. So I'm going to do is I'm just going to land it on the ground. That's why we have the landing pad. No, the landing feet, I should say. Let's go ahead and push it this way and backwards. And this should be a fairly easy landing. Just like, it's easier to do it in this way so I can tell if I'm level. And all we need to do is eat, lock, and turn those off. There we go. That is landed. What I'll have to do is I will have to mine out this rock here a little bit so that way it can fit. But let's go ahead and get back in here. I believe we left it at 14%, it's up to 16%, so that should be good. And let's unlock them. And turn it on. Oh, they locked again. Okay, let's go ahead and raise up a bit. And I can, gotta be easy on the forward. Okay, let's go up a little bit extra so that way I don't smash my thing when I, like that. Okay, too far. Still too far, there you go. Let's go on this side. This is the side I usually do it on. So let's hope that we can get this thing in there. Otherwise, I might have to build this up a bit further. How close am I to hitting? Not too close, actually. Oh, well, there it is. There's the hit. What am I hitting? Gotcha. The bottom of the wing is hitting. So it's just barely not enough. So I guess I gotta fix that now. Oh, okay, there we go. That's built up now. Just like 4 or 5 blocks higher. I think that's all that I needed because I think we were only like a block or two short. So let's go ahead and try this once more. Let's go ahead and hop in here. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and unlock. There we go. We can't get in here and do this. So I just gotta come over. And let's go up. And then let's turn over. And then let's go ahead and push down towards it. There we go. And then we can go down. go. Pretty much perfect. Except for the fact that I'm not even close to being aligned. So let's go ahead and turn, and then you're gonna go like that a little bit more. There you go. I messed it up. Great. Does that look good? Yeah, it looks good. That tilt forward. Okay. Now I just need to go down a little bit. I think we're good to connect. Yep, good. It's a little wobbly because it's on the piston. But that is connected now. There we go. So let's go ahead and hop in here and set these onto stockpile. And then what we need to do is we need to get all of the ice into the connector and the large cargo container. Oh, that's the same one. Okay. Let's get it all. Well, it's gonna end up using it. So what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to make a couple runs to the ice miner. Okay, so I finally got a bunch of ice into this ship, and if we were to look at the ship only we have, you know, let's put this all in one. We have 600,000 ice, which I feel like is plenty, and this is actually nowhere even near half capacity. It's just that I worry about the gravity on this planet not being, and this thing not being on the liftoff. It only has one. Oh geez, the camera is all sorts of weird. We only have one large thruster and two small thrusters, which in space is plenty, but on the planet, I'm not sure. So we're gonna try and take this off. So we have to take it off stockpile. We gotta turn on the thrusters. We have to turn off the connector, and the landing leg is locked. So, oh yeah, see, like this is very heavy. Like I feel like if we had any more than this, it probably wouldn't have been able to launch. So that's probably a good thing that I decided to cut a little early. But yeah, this is what I meant more by transporter. This is what we needed. This will be more useful when we're in 0G, going between in space, because at that point then we can load it up maximum and it doesn't really matter about gravity, but it's just the gravity that's making it so that we can't load this thing up to maximum, which is fine. I mean, 600,000 ice is still far more than I was able to bring up before with the small little scout ship, is basically what I'm calling it. That thing can only bring up like 40,000 ice, so this is already, what, like 8 times as much? So I'm pretty happy with that. But we're going to have a nice slow flight up. This thing is barely using any hydrogen, so we don't have to worry about fuel. This thing could probably go up and down several times without even running out of fuel. Oops, I just bumped my mouse there. But yeah, like this thing doesn't even need to refuel at the asteroid base. I could just leave it off stockpile, which is actually going to be super helpful in terms of efficiency. That way I'm not constantly using ice on this thing, but we're getting there. We're at 300 meters per second now, which is the maximum for a large grid ship. That mod I have, the speed limit increaser, is 400 for small grid and 300 for large grid. That way I don't accidentally smash this thing into a planet somewhere by going too fast. So this is a little bit slower than the small ship, but we'll be back up at the asteroid in just a few seconds. And we are coming in for our very first landing. Need to go up a little bit. I have the dampeners off. and we used 8% fuel. So it just shows you kind of how little this thing is actually going to end up using, going up and down from the planet, mind you. We do need all of that because if the transporter is going between asteroid bases or between planetary bases or anything like that, we have no idea how much fuel it's going to need. It needs to have a good supply of fuel. So let's see, is that straight on? Maybe like this a little bit. Okay, let's move her back a little bit. Back her up, and then we should be fairly close. That way, this way needs to go this way a little bit. Okay. And I think we should point down a little bit, and then we're good. And then we can finally land this thing with a full load of ice. Oh, let's go this way. Oh, actually, first thing I need to do, it's already there. I need to turn off the landing gear. I do need to do that, otherwise they will lock instead of the connector. I can't have that. Okay, there we are. Landed. Done. That is a completed run down to the planet. Oh, I should probably turn off the thrusters. That's always a good thing to do, is to turn off thrusters. There we go. The thing is connected. We should have ice for days. This thing should be filling up now, finally. Let's see. You guys are in fact filling up. It's all over the place. I wonder why that is. I wonder if these things are on. They are on. Because we do need the power. Okay. That means that even with our two current engines on, we are still producing enough ice to slowly fill things up, which is awesome. Another thing I want to do is I want to do like we have down on the Earth base. Actually, I don't even know if I even showed it, but I have a bank of a whole bunch of H2O2 generators to kind of speed this process along. And for right now, can I get any more? If I build this refinery here, I can. Okay, there we go. We have another H2O2 generator. That thing should pull some ice soon. Yep, there it is. So that will help speed this process up a little bit. This is going to take a while before it'll drain. Let's get up in here. Is that upside down? It is upside down. I just now noticed that. Oh well, it doesn't really matter when we're in space, but let's just go to this guy. Yeah, it's going to be a while for this to process all that ice, which is a good... Oh, ouch. Oh my god. So violent. But we'll let that happen. The next thing I want to do is I want to really start welding up this base. I have done some of it, as you can kind of tell, but I need to make it more, I don't know what the word is, basey, if you understand what I'm trying to say with that. Like, it just needs to become more completed like the Earth base. And I've slowly been working on it, trying to get as much of it done between episodes, but, you know, I don't have all the time in the world, unfortunately. Oh, I had inertial dampeners on. Okay. But yeah, like I've gotten most, like this entire refinery area done. The only thing I have left is this one refinery, or I have two refiners. You know, we might as well do that. If we're gonna do anything, what the heck? I'm stuck. There. Might as well do all the essentials first. So we have 15k cobalt, we have 12k nickel, 20k silicon, 650 silver, 0.36 gold in this container. There's some magnesium in other places. There's only 27,000 iron left outside of the assemblers. So this one, there's another 40,000 in the refinery. So we should have enough materials, except for iron. Come on. maybe the superconductors are back down on the list. It seems like it. But it looks like outside of the iron, we should have everything we need. I can't imagine we're going to be building that much stuff. Let's check production. Oh, we're out of gold. I'm going to have to go down to the plant and get some gold. Unless I can find somewhere around here somewhere again, which I would really like to do. Let's, hang on, that's the wrong button. Let's go into the GPS and let's show all of these. I can't do all of them at the same time. As you can see, there's a ton of iron in the asteroid belt. So there's the A iron, A iron, A iron, A iron, A iron, A iron, A uranium's that way. Is there anything, did I miss any? Nope, that's it. So if I take, there should be something around here. Oh, wait, before I go, I gotta fill up on energy. Maybe we'll take this little scout ship out now that we have a solid supply of hydrogen. Yeah, let's do that. So let's turn thrusters on, turn that off, turn the thing off stockpile, and then we have to turn the ore detector on. There we go. So we have mostly iron that way. So why don't we explore? Do I want to check over there? I'll check these asteroids here for a little bit first. I don't think there's anything here. I would have noticed it before. Let's turn off reverse thrusters. That might be dangerous. But I have the rest of the dampeners on, so hopefully that's okay. That's the moon there. I think that will be our next target in terms of where we're going to go next. Let's speed up a little bit here. And then turn on reverse thrusts. Now, there we go. I'm going to go slightly to the sides to bleed off a little bit of speed. There we go. There we go. That's okay. I don't think there's going to be anything in this asteroid. I probably would have checked this one already. I have no idea, but let's turn on the first thrust again real quick. Pirate nearby. Yeah, like I can't even see anything on the rocks. Ore detector's not getting any readings. Okay. I have more iron here. Looks like there's iron in here somewhere. There it is. There's more iron. Please be something. Oh, that's something there. Is that cobalt? Doesn't look like a lot, but it's something. It's not showing up. Yep, cobalt. We have cobalt in the mountain. I mean, there's a little bit right there. We have silicon, so we have cobalt, silicon. Oh, a little leggy. That's okay. Is there anything else on this asteroid? This is awesome. Although neither of them are what I really need. I'm kind of looking for gold. And by kind of, I mean really looking for gold. So let's put GPS. A cobalt. Dampeners off, please. Not the actual dampeners, the reverse thrust dampeners only, which is very useful. Let's turn those back on though. Turn them off. Ooh, that appeared out of nowhere. Oh, gold spotted. Oh my gosh, I am really close to the rock there. That was really bad. Alright, is it inside? No. Oh, there's more silicon here too, I just saw that. Usually, there it is. Oh, that's a big thing of gold. That's awesome to see. I love that. So let's get out. Let's go ahead and make a GPS for a gold. That is good to see. And then I'm going to go over here, wherever the silicon was. Make another silicon mark. It's peeking out to that side a little bit, but it's probably on the outside. Yeah, there it is. Alright guys, so I'm going to start heading back. I have found the gold that I wanted up here. And I guess the next thing that I need to do is come back with the mining ship, go ahead and mine that, and then is that it? Well, I will be working on the base between episodes. There's the base, okay. I will go ahead and work on the base between episodes. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. That was a little bit shorter of one, but I think it was a good episode nonetheless. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like and a comment, and I will see you all next time.